Just outside Ocean City runs Gray's Corner Road along Ocean Gateway. It's the spot where nearly 1 year ago, 14-year-old Gavin Knupp was hit and killed. It's also where the driver took off. Ever since July 11th, 2022, a memorial has been growing here. Surfboard in the center, it's a reminder of a boy born and raised on the Eastern Shore.
He's very energetic. He just had one of them souls where he just touched a lot of people.
Hunting, fishing, soccer, skateboarding, and surfing. Ray Knupp says the shore gave his son a love for all things active. The young teen had been enjoying the summer before his freshman year of high school.
Watching him start to evolve into a young man and then get robbed. I feel like I got robbed. Of seeing what was going to become of him.
Summer Knupp was with her brother that night, driving home from a typical July day under the sun.
Gavin saw a deer head on the telephone pole that was on the opposite side of the street that I had stopped on. So I stopped and he wanted to go take a picture of it.
According to the state police crash report, at 10:44 p.m., the suspected vehicle, a 2011 black Mercedes-Benz, struck Gavin as he was making his way across the road. It reads the sedan failed to stop or return to the scene.
When he first got hit, I didn't realize what had happened. I just saw his green hat laying in the middle of the road, and then I remembered hearing the sound of impact.
Then 16-year-old Summer went from pure shock to calling 911 and performing CPR on her little brother.
At first, I didn't want to go find his body because I didn't want to see him like that, and something switched in me, and I was like, I gotta go find him. If he's gonna die, I want to be there when he dies, and I want to be his last memory.
3 miles away, Tiffany Knupp got the call no mother ever wants to answer. It was Summer.
She's screaming, I'm screaming, I'm begging God to save my son, but at the same time, I already knew he was gone. I knew the second I got that phone call, it was him.
Call it a mother's instinct. Tiffany says she had a bad feeling before the incident, but receiving the news at the hospital that night was unimaginable.
I remember looking at the doctor and asking him if he was sure. He didn't know that he was sure, she just screamed that she just lost her best friend. So it was, it still didn't click in, it was numb.
Ray says the initial anguish soon swelled into a heart-pounding panic.
Just lost it. Couldn't believe it. Still don't feel real.
Just 6 days after Gavin was hit, the car, confirmed to have damage consistent with the crash and evidence left at the scene, was located and impounded at the Maryland State Police Berlin Barrack. According to the police record, the owner of the car is a nearby Berlin, Maryland resident. But the person behind that wheel is unknown. We tried to contact the owner, leaving messages at the phone number listed on the police report, but did not hear back. Nearly 1 year later, the Knupp family is still attempting to put together a puzzle missing pieces. Signs around town read "Justice for Gavin," including here at the Crab Cake Factory in West Ocean City. Stacy Palmer's daughter babysat Gavin years ago. She's one of many community members pledging support for the Knupps.
Everyone in this town is distraught by what's gone on, and there's no end or no answer. Let's stick with this until these people are held accountable, because no one is above the law.
There's one question many people are asking. Why is it taking so long to see charges? Personal injury attorney Carl Science isn't involved in the Knupp case, but says whoever was driving that car could face nearly a decade behind bars and a hefty fine. But a hit and run is not always an easy case to prove.
Oftentimes, the police will be able to determine the vehicle, whether it's a tag number, witnesses, what have you. But the real difficulty typically in a hit and run case is proving who the driver was.
adding these cases take time to connect the dots, even years.
Knowing that there's a person still out there who killed my brother is horrible.
You're sad, but at the same time, you're frustrated. You're getting pissed off because it's just like, why can't you just do the right thing? Why are you putting our family through this? Why can't you just come forward and admit it and so we can have some closure and then we can start moving forward.
While the family waits, they're keeping Gavin's name alive. They formed a foundation to give local kids life-changing experiences.
I refuse to let my son be remembered for how he died, and I want his impact to be meaningful.
They say you can never take enough pictures, and I'm glad you did.
The Knupp family says they're willing to wait as long as it takes to get justice for Gavin. Near Ocean City, I'm Tommy Clark, WBAL TV 11 News.